Morning, it's December 27th, 2024, covering events since December 26th. Specifically, one major incident that Captain Colwell is down here to talk about. And with that, I'll turn it over to him.
Good morning, everybody. Captain Mike Colwell, C-O-L-W-I-L-L. Here to give a brief update on the homicide from yesterday. On December 26th at around 8:45, the Sioux Falls Police Department responded to the area of 11th Street and Sneeve Avenue for a victim of a gunshot wound. The victim, a 38-year-old Sioux Falls resident, died on scene as a result of their injuries. The victim has been identified as Michael Christopher McDaniel, spelled M-C-D-A-N-I-E-L. Michael Christopher McDaniel. At this time, we believe that the victim was shot once in the leg with a small caliber weapon, but are waiting for the autopsy, which will take place next week, to confirm those results. Based on the information that we have gathered so far, we believe that the suspect and the victim in this case are known to each other, and we have recovered the firearm that we believe was used in this incident. We are in the very early stages of this investigation and will continue to work on the case throughout the next several days, interviewing additional witnesses and processing physical and electronic evidence. At this time, I would open it up for any questions that I can answer.
With the gunshots wound to the leg, is it believed that he bled to death?
We believe, yes, that it probably hit a major vein or artery inside of his leg and that he bled out.
Okay, and did the shooting take place in a home at this location, in the streets?
We believe the shooting took place in an apartment that was nearby that location.
Any idea, Captain, about motive at this point?
I do not have a motive that I can get into at this time, unfortunately.
Do police have a person of interest, or has an arrest been made?
An arrest has not been made, but we do have a person of interest, and we do believe that we know all of the players in this incident.
Are you able to release the name of that person of interest?
I am not, unfortunately.
And McDaniel, first and middle names, typical spelling on those?
Yep, Michael is common spelling. Christopher is also, I'll just spell it out for you. It's C-H-R-I-S-T-O-P-H-E-R.
This is something where you believe that the victim and the suspect know each other, is that usually when that call to the public is out, that there's no danger to them, that this is something that's isolated between two people? Is that usually the determining factor of letting people know that this isn't something?
Right, this isn't a crime that occurred between strangers. We do believe that this is an isolated incident between two people who are familiar with each other. All right, appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. With that, there is not a whole lot in the briefing otherwise, as far as events that have occurred since yesterday. So it sounds like somebody wanted to talk about something else, though.
Yeah, I didn't know if you heard anything. We got a report about there was just some railroad lights that just kept going off at around the Vera Hospital there out on Cliff. People waiting sometimes 15, 20 minutes, and we got a report that somebody had just drove through it and was pulled over for that. I guess generically, I mean, if you don't have any information on that, if people have been sitting at railroad lights for 15, 20 minutes and nothing's been happening, is that on them to sit there and wait for that to happen, to clear up, or is that something where they need to turn around, or
Well, the big thing is if there's railroad lights that are flashing, you are required to stop for the railroad lights, even if you don't see a train. So legally, you are supposed to stop for the flashing red lights, just like basically any other flashing red light. You can proceed if it's safe to do so, if there's obviously not a train coming and things like that. If there's no train in sight or whatever, then you can proceed. But they are legally required to stop. So I don't know if that was the issue with somebody getting pulled over out of it or not. Without being there or having any firsthand knowledge of it, I can only speculate. But if you do come upon railroad lights that are flashing for seemingly no reason, I'd encourage you just to call it into Metro Communications, 367-7000. Usually they can pinpoint which rail company it is and give them a call to reset the lights or shut them off or whatever they may need to do. By city ordinance, I think trains are not supposed to be blocking the roadway for more than 20 minutes. Sometimes there are probably, I'm sure just like anything mechanical, there's things that come up that cause them to inadvertently block the roadway for an extended period of time. There again, they can call it into Metro Communications or certainly find a different route or something like that if they have to. But yeah, they are supposed to stop for the flashing red lights though. So, anything else I can answer for you? Fair enough. Have a good day.